Got my headphones. Can everyone hear me? I'm pretty sure you can see me. Think you guys can see me. Excellent. Hey, everybody. Happy you're all here. I cannot hear anyone. The sound is off, but hopefully you can all hear me. Where is he? I'm here. That's where I am. I'm right in front of your face, actually. Right in front of your face. And all right, people. And yes, use big letters when typing. I see you guys using big letters. Please use big letters. I love it. Yes is connecting big letters. If you don't write with big letters, I might not see it. But for those of you writing with big letters, I love it. Big letters, okay? So everyone sees me? Yes. Yes. Excellent. Everyone writing yes. I hear, sup, Phil. Excellent. Those big letters are perfect. So does anyone know what today's lesson is going to be on? Does anyone know the title of today's lesson? Or the subject? I see him. No one knows the title of today's lesson? The subject, what we're going to learn about? Ashwish, no? No one knows. What are we learning about today? What did you guys come here for today? What is the topic? Someone put pronunciation. Very good. Yes, I see it now. Yes, pronunciation. Today we're going to learn how to sound more American, I guess. We're going to work on our accents. We're going to fix some common mistakes that people make. And we're going to just learn some new things about English in general that maybe a lot of us don't know. Now, because I cannot hear you guys, it's going to be a little difficult for me to make this lesson for you guys. So you're going to have to do a lot of listening and paying attention. A lot of listening. So I'll mostly be talking, and you'll have to listen and try to remember what I said. You have to look at my mouth as I speak, especially when I'm pronouncing something that's important for you to know, okay? So let's get to it. I'm going to write some letters up here. Okay, can everyone see that? Now, these 4 letters here are unique. Usually when I have a class and I say, hey, what sounds do these 4 letters make when they come together? What sound does it make? Some people say, oh, some people say ough, some people say ear, some people say ough. A lot of different ways for it to be made. Well, actually, in American English, do you guys know how many ways there are to pronounce these 4 letters in a word, depending on which word it's used in American English? Well, before you Google it, I'm going to tell you, there are 8 different ways. 8 different ways in American English and about 10 different ways in British English. So who can give me a word that contains the letters O-U-G-H in that order? Who can give me a word? Let's first start out with a word. Who can give me a word that has O-U-G-H in it? Dough. Okay, fine. I have one. Dough. That's the first one we're going to use. Dough. Now, dough, this word here, dough. Now, what is dough? Dough is basically the stuff we smush. We use it and we smush it together in order to make like cookies and all those kind of things that make us big and fat, but they're tasty. That is dough. And in that word, O-U-G-H makes what sound? It makes the O sound. That is dough. It makes the O sound, just O, okay? So that's dough. That's one word. Perfect. Now, let's go to another one that contains O-U-G-H. Does anyone know any more? Although makes the same sound as though. Okay, there's another one. We're going to do this one. We're going to do through. This word is through. So one definition for through is like when you walk in the middle of something. So if there's a whole bunch of people like standing together, like a whole lot of people just standing next to each other, and I walk in between all of them, I am walking through them. So far we have 2 words with 2 different ways to pronounce. We have dough, which is O, and through, which is oo. Okay, dough, O, through, oo. What are some other ones? Okay, I see rough. Let's do rough. Now, rough is a hard word to explain. Well, for one definition, when something's rough, it is not smooth. So for example, what is smooth? Okay, I'm not drinking kvass today. I'm drinking this. You see? Now, the side of this is very smooth. It doesn't hurt. It can't hurt me at all. You know, it's very smooth. It's normal, right? It's flat. But my beard is not smooth. It's rough. You do this, it can make a fire. It's very rough, okay? It's not smooth. My skin is smooth, but this is rough. And the little bit of hair I have is rough as well. And we pronounce it here, uff, okay? It's pronounced uff in this case. So that's 3. So far we have do, o, through, oo, and then rough, uff. Prosta. Excellent. Let's see what else we got from you guys. I got, okay, rough, tough. Tough is the same sound, tough. Although, though, thought, flour and water. Yes, flour and water. Nonetheless, rough, harsh. Plow. There's another one. Plow. I will write it for you. Plow is another good example. Plow. Or actually, I want to use bow. Same pronunciation. But I'm going to use bow. This is the 4th way to pronounce it. Bow. And what is a bow? Well, a bow is pronounced bow. A bough is the largest branch of a tree. That one is very hard for me to explain, but you can Google it anytime. B-O-U-G-H. Bough. Bough. It is the main branch of a tree, okay? So I don't know how to explain that. You might just have to look up photos of boughs, and you'll see that the bough is the largest one on the tree, okay? So that's 4. We have do, through, rough, bow. What other ways are there to make this word? Let's see what else we have. Drought. Bow. It's the same as bow. Bow and drought, same pronunciation. Drought, bow. What else do we have? Ought. Ought. Did we get that? Drought. Oh, ought. That's a good one. Ought. O-U-G-H. Ought. Yanapishi. Yanapishu. Ought. Ought. That makes sort of an A-W sound. Ought. So ought is basically, I think they said it here. Ought is basically should. Something you should do. So for example, we usually use the word to after ought. And we pronounce it oughta. So we usually say oughta. For example, I ought to study more Russian so I can speak Russian better. I ought to study some more if I want to speak Russian better. Or she ought to go to the gym if she wants to lose weight. She ought to go to the gym if she wants to lose weight. That's ought. It's basically a way to say should. Okay, so we have 5 now. We have do, through, rough, bow, and ought. That's 5. Anything we're missing? Let's see. Enough. No, we got uff. We got uff. Bought. We got tough. Got it. Do. Got it. Adobe. That's not it. Okay, let me give you this word. Does anyone know what this is? Anyone know what this is? You can write it in your own language, just in case you know what it is. But this word is hiccup. Hiccup. And what is hiccup? Hiccup is usually what we do when there's some food stuck in our throat or when we get really scared or something. It's like this. Those are the hiccups. And this is the alternative spelling for hiccup. It is an accurate spelling. It is correct. There's more than one way to spell hiccup, and this is one of them. It is hiccup. And in that case, it is up. Hiccup, like U-P. Hiccup. Okay, so how many do we have now? That's hiccup. Hiccup. We have do, through, rough, bow, ought, hiccup. So there's 2 more. There's 2 more. Rot? No. Any more? Okay, let's try another one. I'll give you this one. I don't think anyone's going to know this word, but maybe you do. Hock. This word is hock. And what does it mean to hock? It's nasty. But remember, it's pronounced hak, like okay, ak. Hawking is what a lot of people do before they spit. So let's say you're sick sometimes and in your throat you have this nasty green stuff. Well, before you are to spit, you have to do this. When you do, oh, it's nasty. That is hawking. That's what it means to hawk. I believe in Russian it's, what is it in Russian? Hakat. Yes, hakat in Russian. Katkaza по-русски hak. I believe it's hakat. If you know, tell me. But I believe it's hakat, okay? I believe it's hakat. Napishi, if you know how to say it in Russian. And I know everyone here is not Russian, I'm aware, but I'm just curious, okay? All right. Excellent. All right. The chat is not scrolling down automatically. That's not good. Okay, excellent. All right. Now for the last one, we have all together, let's review one more time. Do, through, rough, bow, ought, hiccup, hawk. Oh, 7. Yes, one more, okay? Now, who knows the last one? Who knows the last one? The last sound. Oh, harkat. Okay, thank you. Harkat. Panimaya. Okay, who knows the last sound? It's funny how no one got this one. The one that's missing is very common. I'll give you an example sentence, and if you hear the sentence, write the word. In America, it's very common that black guys would say, that ass though. Yo, that ass though. Oh no, we got dough. Yeah, we got dough. No, that's not the one we're missing. Hold on. We're missing one. Have to go find which one we're missing. Hold on. Give me a second. Which one are we missing? Oh, конечно. Oh, okay. There we go. Off. We got tough. There we go. Oh. Ah, yes. You guys are right. Yes. We got rough, but we didn't get cough. Because we got do, through, rough, bow, ought, hiccup, hawk, but we didn't get off. So the last one is cough. Yes, the last one is cough. Okay, let me put the word, 1 second. Cough, as you see right. Sorry, I'm still learning to use this program. Cough, as you see right there. Cough. And what is it to cough? That is coughing. It's what we do when we're sick. So there's 2 things here we have that we do when we're sick. When we're sick, we cough and we hawk. It's very nasty. I don't think we hiccup when we're sick. No, we won't do that when we're sick. We do that anytime. Even when we're healthy and not sick, we can hiccup, okay? So let's review the 8 as we have. It's like this. I didn't get an SMS. That was very funny, but I was reading my phone for the last one. We got do, oh, through, ooh, rough, up, bow, ow, ought, aw, hiccup, up, hawk, and cough, off. Okay? Those are the 8 different ways to make those sounds. Now, hopefully you guys wrote them down. I'll make the sounds one more time. O, oo, uff, ow, aw, up, hawk, off. Okay? 8 ways. And in British English, they're said to be 10 different ways. Okay? Excellent. Now let's move on. Now we're going to learn about something else. Does anyone know the name? What do we call 2 words that are spelled differently but have the same exact definition, same exact pronunciation? They have different meanings but the same exact pronunciation. What are those called? Yes, homophones. Yes, homophones. It's nothing bad. It's just a homophone. So let's see this. I'm going to put an example here. Are these homophones or not homophones? Are these 2 homophones of each other? Smatri. Are these homophones here? Are these 2 homophones of each other? Okay, keep guessing. I want to see everyone guessing. Are these homophones? Well, they are not homophones. They are not homophones at all. It's Phil and feel. Completely different pronunciations. Phil, feel, Phil, feel. So Phil is my name. Phil, my name's Phil. My last name is Jones. So you can call me Phil Jones, like that. But the other word is feel, like to touch. That is feel. So for example sentence, I like to feel good. Yeah. I like to feel good in the morning. My name is Phil in the morning. I like to feel good in the morning. I like to feel myself. I like to be named Phil. And I like to feel good in the morning. Okay? They are different. So those are not homophones. Yes, Phil equals Phil. Homophone with Phil is this. Someone put it there perfectly. Oh, boys, you're going in the wrong place. 1 second, people. These two are homophones here. See? Those two are homophones. Phil and Phil. Same thing. Phil and Phil. So the first Phil here is like to put something in somewhere, to occupy all the space. So right now my stomach is here. If I drink all of this, I'll fill my stomach with Noyen juice. I'm filling my stomach. I'm putting a lot of things in it to take up space. That's the fill, okay? So now and no, those are not homophones. Much, match, not homophones. What else do we have? I and I, yeah, homophones. I will write those. I will write those. Yes, those are homophones of each other. Yes, I, homophones. Completely. Jews and juice? No, Jews. Like they wear the hats. That's Jews. 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 Okay, there's a humongous difference between Jews and juice. There's this funny joke. This guy, he walks into a bar or something and he says, I hate juice. All of you. I hate every juice in here. Something like that. It's a stupid joke. But, okay, now that we know what homophones are, we're going to work on identifying homophones in common words. We really need to learn to identify these homophones because a lot of people have a lot of misunderstandings with how basic words are pronounced. And I don't know if it's because of the teacher. Lost my phone. I don't know if it's because of teachers or just because of like old textbooks or something. But let's get to it. Let's start. Here's the first two. Are these two homophones of each other? These and this, those are not homophones at all. Are these two homophones of each other? Okay, one person says no, one person says nope. Nope, nope, no. No more answers? No. Okay, everyone's saying no. And you know what? You're right. You and your, those are not homophones at all. You and your are not homophones. But let's make it a little difficult. Okay, look again. Ready? What about these two? Are these homophones? Okay, I see yes. I see no. I see no, 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 no. A lot of no's. A lot of no yeses. No yeses. Okay, I see yes. No. Okay, I want 4 more guesses, then I'll give the answer. Let's see here. Okay, 2 more guesses. Let's see. No and yeah. Yeah. Oh, there goes all the yeses. Where you guys been? Well, you probably were on Google. That's where you were. But these two are homophones. They are homophones. They are pronounced the same individually and the same in a sentence. So, for example, The first word is pronounced your. The second one is pronounced your. Now in sentences, the first one is, I like your hat. I like your hat. Second one in a sentence, I think you're an idiot. I think you're an idiot. They are exactly the same. No reason to change them in pronunciation. They are exactly the same, whether you say them individually, your, or in a sentence. I like your hat. I think you're an idiot. Exactly the same, no difference, okay? Now, let's get to the next one. And the next one we're going to do for today are these two. These two here. Now, when reading them individually, when I say individually, I mean reading them as a word itself, like reading it by itself. So if I were to read my name individually, it would just be Phil. If I were to say my name in a sentence, it would be, I think Phil is cool. So individually, it's just saying the word by itself, Phil. But in a sentence, I hate Phil. See? So when pronouncing these two words individually, are they homophones of each other? Individually, are they homophones of each other? No, 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 yes, no. All right, there's a lot of no's, a lot of guesses on this one. I like that. Well, guess what? Individually, they are not homophones. They are not homophones at all. They are completely different. And that's a problem a lot of people have with pronunciation. When you say the first word that you see with the E there, that one is then. Just like that, then. The other word is than. It requires your mouth to open. It's like you drop your jaw, like you see a pretty woman. It's more like than. The other one is then. Completely different in pronunciation. Then and than, okay? So that's a problem some Russian people have too. I don't know about Brazilians, but I do know a lot of Russian people have that problem because on the E sound, they keep their mouths closed, and on the A sound, they kind of keep their mouth closed too. For example, the words man and men. A lot of Russian people will pronounce the word man with closed lips. So they will say men. They say, Phil, you're a cool man. You're a cool man. It should be, Phil, you're a cool man. You're a cool man. That's what should happen. So it's then and then, okay? Now, let's get to in sentences. In sentences. Wait, segundo. Are they homophones in sentences? Are they homophones in sentences? When you read them in a sentence, are they homophones of each other? We just did individually. We didn't do in a sentence. Some words change pronunciation when you use them in a sentence. And these words might change when you use them in a sentence. Are they the same in sentences? Let's see. Okay, not that many guesses this time. One and one, those are homophones, yes. Let's see, yes. Yes, okay, a lot of yeses for sentences. Okay. All right, I guess everyone knows this one. Well, they are the same in sentences. Now, we know what they sound like individually. And yes, they are homophones when used in sentences. But which word does it sound like? Which word do they both sound like in sentences? Which one do they sound like in sentences? Yes, they're homophones in sentences. What do they sound like in sentences? Exactly. Who was that? Let's see who that was. That was, God damn it. Oh, Yasmin again. Yes. They both sound like then in sentences. For example, this is with the first word, the word then. I figured we stay here, then we go to my house later. I'd figured we'd stay here, then we go to my house later. Second word, I'm darker than you. I'm darker than all of you. I'm pretty sure I'm darker than everybody in this chat. They are pronounced the same way. First one, I want to go to America, then I want to visit Canada. Second word, I'm darker than everybody in here. They are pronounced the same way when they're used in sentences, and it sounds like the word then. No one says, I'm older than you. I'm older than you. No, you don't say I'm older than you. It's just I'm older than you. I'm much older than you. Okay? I'm older than you. The second word here, I'm older than you. I'm uglier than you. I'm fatter than you. I'm crazier than you. But it's absolutely fine to say then. And why? Because when these words are used in sentences, the vowels, the first word vowel is E, the second word vowel is A, they get the schwa sound. The schwa sound is the most common sound in the English language. And it sounds like this. That is the neutral sound, also known as the schwa sound. It is the most common sound made in the English language. And in these two words, when they're in sentences, they both get the schwa sound. I want to stay here, then go home later. I'm darker than you. Same thing. Excellent. Now, let's get to the next one. Okay, let's see. The next one we're going to get to. Oh, there's going to be 3 words. 3 words. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. Wrong button. Now, 1, 2, and 3. You see 2 words. T-H-E-R-E, that's 1. T-H-E-I-R, that's 2. And T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E, that's 3. So these words basically have numbers. The first one is 1. Second one is 2. Third one is 3. Are any of these 2 words homophones? Are any of them homophones to each other? Maybe 1 and 3 are, maybe 1 and 2, maybe 2 and 3, maybe all of them, maybe none of them. Are any of them homophones of each other? And they're pronounced the same in sentences and individually. They don't change. So we don't have to worry about in sentences. No, no, no. A lot of no's. Oh gosh, 2 and 3. I'm whiter than any of you. Yes, no, yes, okay. Homophones all. No, yes. Okay, everyone's going at it. Who said homophones all? Who was that? Yasmin. This Yasmin person. I think you've been in my class before, huh? Let's see. 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. 1 and 3, 2 and 3. I should start offering money to people who get it right. Like $5 for whoever gets the next answer first. Whoever gets it first gets $5. Okay, but no, I'm not doing it. All right. Okay, so let's get to it. All right. Here's the answer. They are all homophones of each other. They're all pronounced exactly the same. Exactly the same. Doesn't matter. Individually, number 1, there. 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 Same. There. 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 Now in sentences. I'd rather stay there than be here. I'd rather go there than be here. I like their animals at the zoo. They have really good animals. I like their animals at the zoo. Third one. I think they're idiots. I really think they're idiots. I know idiots, and I think they're idiots. Let's not go over there. Let's stay here. I want to borrow their animals. Same exact. All 3, same thing. No change. Exactly the same. There, there, there. Prosta. Let's keep moving. I know that one is a shocker for people because I think a lot of you learn like the first one is there, second one is like there, and the third one is like they are. No, it's just there, there, there. English is, when it comes to pronunciation, American English is simpler than you can imagine. We're very lazy when speaking American English, so we want to pronounce things the easiest way possible. Okay, next one will be difficult. This one will definitely be difficult. Okay. All right, do you guys see this? Now, we have, I can't even say it. We have 1, 2, and 3. T-O, that's 1. T-W-O, that's 2. T-O-O, that's 3. Okay, we have 3 different words up here. First, we're going to start out with individually, okay? This one's going to be about individually. When you read these words individually, are any of them homophones of each other? Not in sentences, just when you read them individually by themselves. First word, second word, third word. Will any of them be the same? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Blinchikin. Okay, 2 and 3, 2, 3, 1 and 2. No. When you say no, I'm guessing you mean no homophones. That's what I guess. Yes. Yes, I take yeses in all are homophones. Okay. 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, all. Okay, 1 and 2, same, all same. Okay. 3 more guesses and I'll give it. All same, 1 and 2. And last one, 1 and 2. All right. Well, when we read these words individually, they are pronounced just like this. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. Homophones, all of them, individually. All of them are homophones. So when you look at these words and read them, I see the first one is T-O, that's 2. Second one is T-W-O, that's 2. Third one is T-O-O, that's 2. 2. Okay? They're all homophones of each other when used individually. But now, how about when you use them in sentences? Are any of them homophones when they're read in sentences? Like in the middle of a sentence, somewhere in a sentence. Are they the same? What happens? Let's see, what happens? I see 1 and 2, 2 and 3. What happens when they're used in sentences? No. No homophones in sentences? Okay. 1, 2 are the same in sentences. Okay. Land 2, 1 and 2. Okay. Very useful. 2 and 3, I think. 1 and 2. Since people are nervous to guess on this one, don't worry. Nothing bad. You just take a guess. Same crab. I don't get it. However, 2 is the only one different in sentences. Really? Aladishki. Wow. 1 and 2 are the same. Okay, 2 more guesses and I'll go. 2 more. 1 and 2, it's different. No, all same. All right. Well, in sentences, they are all completely different. Not just different, but completely different. Completely different. For example, the first one, I want to go to my mother's house. I want to go to my mother's house. The O sound gets the schwa. I want to go to another country. I want to go to live in another place. The O gets a schwa sound, typically when it's used in a sentence. It's the shortest, fastest one. T. You understand? Second one stays the same. It's 2. That one stays the same. I have 2 cats. I have 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 big teeth, 2 ears. What else I have 2 of? I also have 2 earrings, but I'm not wearing them. These are my earrings. My 2 earrings. They're cats. See? I have 2 earrings. I have 2 hands. Now, the last one is the one that's stressed the most. So I can say something like, I too have 2 earrings. I too have 2 earrings. I too believe in equal rights. I have that too. Yeah, me too. It's usually stressed and pronounced the hardest. 2. So in sentences, it's basically ta, to, 2. Ta, to, 2. Ta, to, 2. When in sentences. And it's important to pronounce them differently in sentences so we know which 2 you're trying to say. It's very important when using them in sentences, okay? 2 dogs. Yes, I have to go home to my 2 dogs too. I have to go home to my 2 dogs too. All right? This is very crazy. To, 2. All right? Excellent. I'm too tired. Yes. How nice. Too old to live. Some people feel they're never too old to live. They feel they're never too. Out here in Russia, there's the oldest babushki, like really old women who walk around, go to the grocery store. They buy things with kapeki. They're really old, but they take care of themselves. It's crazy. All right, next one. Okay, we did 2. And I think this is the last one. Is this the last one? Yeah, this is the last one. Oh, no, no, no. Yes, this is the last one. Okay, let me write it. Okay. Now, are any of these homophones? They're the same in sentences and individually, so we don't need to worry about that. Are any of these words homophones? Maybe number 1 and 2, maybe 2 and 3, maybe 1 and 3, maybe none of them, maybe all of them. 1 and 3, okay. No guesses for this? All right, where are the homophones here? Dedush. There's not many dedushki like babushki. Same, no babushki. Everyone's still talking about babushki. God damn it. Different. Okay. All of them, 2 and 3, they're completely different. 1 and 2, so different. Interesting. Leads. Yes, 1 and 2, nothing. Well, guess what? They are all completely different. Completely different. They don't even sound alike. It's where, we're, and were. Where, we're, and were. Completely different. They only look like friends, but they're not friends. They don't like each other. They're all very different, individually and in sentences. I want to be where you are. They want to know why we're here. I don't remember where we were. They're all completely different. Where, we're, were. Where, we're, and were. All very, very, very different. They only look alike, but they're all different. So that one was kind of a trick question, so to say. I knew some of you would think they were homophones. They're not only 2 and 3, they're all completely different. All of them. They're all very, very different, okay? Excellent. So we have another 8 minutes of, let's give it, not 8 minutes, let's give it 12 more minutes before I start chatting with you guys. Meeting people in the chat is fun. Okay, so let me get rid of that. Let me try one more, one interesting one. Let's see, let's try this. Are these two homophones? Are these two homophones? Let's see. We were outside, da, but look at these two words. Are these two words homophones? Where, were. That's a good one. Where, we were. That's a good one. I like that. No. Well, actually, these two are homophones. They're completely the same. The first word is I. The second word, I mean, you're right. They're not homophones. Sorry. I did the wrong thing. Hold on. Смотрите. This. Вот. There we go. What about these two? The first one is an abbreviation, basically of 2 words. I will, brought together, and it's pronounced I'll. And the second word is also pronounced I'll. And if you don't know what an aisle is basically, it's a path in a supermarket. So when you go to supermarkets, they have many different aisles. You have like aisle 1, fruits, frutti. Aisle 2, vegetables, ovoshi. Aisle 3, meat, miasa. Aisle 4, blinchiki. Pancakes. So in each like path or each aisle, there's different stuff. Okay, so it's like a hallway or a walkway or something made for you to walk straight. It's an open space for you to walk straight. There's usually an aisle, okay? So it's aisle and aisle. You can call it a row. You can call it a row as well. A row, it's not always the same, but I can understand the comparison. I won't complain about row. What's the meaning? Aisle, I just tried to explain it. It's like a walkway. An aisle is a walkway. Space made for you to walk, usually indoors. usually inside. That's an aisle, usually inside. But it could also be a row because when we go to the movies or you go to an opera, each line of seats is one row or one aisle of seats. So you have row 1 or aisle 1, row 2 or aisle 2, row 3 or aisle 3, okay? So they're both pronounced aisle. You have aisle and aisle, exactly the same. Prosta. Repeat, please. Aisle, aisle. Prosta. In a plane, yes, there's usually only one aisle on a plane. That's a perfect example. On the airplane or in the airplane where the stewardess like serve you food, they're walking up and down the aisle. There's only one aisle on an airplane typically. And that's the space where the stewardess and stuff walk up and down to give you food. Perfect example of an aisle, okay? Tachniak, maybe. Prachod. Prachod sounds better. Prachod, okay? Now, that's enough for homophones. Now, I guess I'll give you some tips quickly for the next 10 minutes on certain sounds that not everyone is comfortable making. The TH sound. I know a lot of people hate the TH sound. A lot of people find it to be very annoying. A lot of people find it weird to use their tongues in that way or in that way or in a weird way like this. But honestly, when you're making the TH sound, the most important part of your mouth that you have to use is the front, the tip of your tongue. It's very important to use the tip of your tongue. If you're not using the tip of your tongue on your teeth, you're not doing it properly. So when you do the TH sound, you should see your tongue. So right now I can say a sentence with the TH sound, and every time I make the TH sound, you will see my tongue. And I'll try not to talk too quickly so you can see it. I think this is an interesting lesson. I thought that was an interesting lesson. This, that, those, theory. You don't have to this, that, those, they. You don't have to go that crazy. It's just this, that, those, think thoroughly about their theories. A little bit. So from the side, this, that, their, theory, thoroughly, through, thought, wrath, teeth, faith, wrath, all of that stuff. Your tongue should be touching your top teeth. It's very important that your tongue touches the top teeth in order to make the proper sound, okay? So it's th, like this and like that, okay? TH sound, I know it's difficult. It's easier for me to teach pronunciation when I'm in front of you, because when I'm in front of you and I can see what you're doing, I can correct you. So excuse me if I can't explain it too well, but pronunciation is best taught like person to person or like in a private chat. You know, that's usually the easier way to teach pronunciation, okay? Now let's get to another one, another common mistake people make. Look at these two words. And it's similar to something we learned earlier. These two words, first of all, before we even get to the pronunciation, they have different meanings. They have completely different meanings. A lot of people don't know the difference between these two and their meanings, but they have completely different meanings. One time I was it was Chelyabinsk, and I used to work at Antique Cafe in Chelyabinsk, and they wrote the wrong word on their door. It was really funny. But the difference is, stuff is basically things. So right now I'm holding stuff in my hands. Now I'm holding other stuff in my hands. Stuff is basically things. But staff, that's people who work somewhere, who work at an office or who work at a place or any business. So when you go to Starbucks, Chocolatnica, McDonald's, the only people who will give you food is the staff. People who are working there at the time. That's the staff. So staff usually breathe. Staff are living people. Stuff, non-living things. Okay? They're very different. But besides the definition, What about pronunciation of the two? Well, remember, when we make that A sound, we have to open our mouths up most often in the American English language. So the second word is staff. Staff. When I was younger, I was part of a big staff in the supermarket. I was part of a staff in the supermarket. Stuff. I don't like stuff that's not fun. I don't like stuff that isn't fun. I don't like stuff that makes me angry. I don't like stuff that's crazy. I don't like stuff that's silly. Stuff, staff, stuff, staff. Humongous difference. Stuff, staff. Okay? Prosta. Now we have 14 minutes. So let's see what I can do with talking to you guys and answering your questions. Okay, I'm going to put my sound on. Wait, it's been on? Oh, no, it's on now. Okay, my sound is on. And is anyone on the microphone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, who is this?
Iman.
Let me see.
Iman.
Oh, hi, how's it going? Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have questions.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Algeria? Wow, very interesting. And how long have you been learning English?
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Okay, and one more thing. What is your favorite word in English?
I don't know.
I know most people don't have one, but if you can think of one, you can tell me anytime, okay?
Okay.
All right, excellent. Is anyone else on the microphone, so to say? That's it? No one else?
Hello.
Hi, who's that? Oh, Terminator, of course. Terminator, yes. Any questions, Terminator? Welcome back.
No, thank you for the lesson.
Okay, excellent. It's good to have you here. I see you love coming to the chats, and I hope you continue to come to the chats because you're one of my favorite students because you're always here.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Anyone else on the microphone?
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Cindy. Cindy's? Cynthia. Cindy's. Sandy's. Sandy's, are you there? Okay, who else is on the microphone?
Hey.
Hi, Xenia. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Did you learn anything new today?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
have a question.
Okay.
What is your favorite food?
Cinnabon.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. Do you have Cinnabon in Chelyabinsk?
I have never tasted it.
You should taste it. It's not very healthy, little sis, but it is so tasty.
Okay, I will.
Yes, you should definitely try it. When I come back to Chelyabinsk, I will buy you a Cinnabon.
Спасибо.
Excellent.
I'm here.
Okay, who else is here?
Me?
Hey, Peter, how's it going?
I'm fine.
Wow, you have a really good microphone.
Really?
Yes, I can hear you and nothing else. What's going on, Peter? Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Russia's big.
I'm from Tula.
Oh, Tula.
Yeah.
I've been to Tula before. I was there last summer. It was
It's
interesting.
a really good town.
Yes, it's a nice town. Do you have any questions for today?
I don't know.
Okay, did you learn anything new?
Of course.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What's your favorite sport?
Can you repeat?
What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is jogging.
Oh, you like jogging.
Yeah.
You do marathons.
What?
Do you know what a marathon is?
No.
A marathon is a really long race. It can last for like 2 hours of running, 5 hours of running. That's a marathon.
I have marathons.
Oh, okay. Well, you should continue running, and one day when you're really, really good at running, when you're really good at it, you should try a marathon. You can win a lot of money. So do not forget that, okay?
Okay.
All right, excellent. Anyone else on the microphone?
Hello.
Hi, who's this? Anna? Shemenko.
Yes,
Hi, where are you from?
I'm from Kiev.
I think I hear your dog. Is that your dog?
No,
Oh, sorry, I heard someone's dog. So, do you have any questions, Anna?
no. Thank you for the lesson.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome. Your dog looks very nice on your picture.
Oh, thank you.
Is he a big dog?
Yes.
Is he scary?
Not a lot.
Not scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fun.
All right, excellent. All right, thank you, Anna. Anyone else on the microphone?
What's up,
Hello.
bro?
Let's see. Okay, this is Julian. Julian.
That's right.
Hey, how's it going, Julian?
Good, you?
I'm great. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions for today?
No, I don't have questions.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
for asking.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. Hopefully, you come again to another lesson whenever you can.